We have to show you what's going on in the Outer Banks right now. There's dangerous surf, and it is creating a crisis there in North Carolina on the Outer Banks. 6 oceanfront homes have collapsed, guys, in the last 2 weeks in Buxton, North Carolina. Look at some of the aftermath here. 5 of these happened on Tuesday alone
Jeez.
during high tide. So take a look at these photos from Island Free Press photographer Don Bowers. Officials warn that more houses there could be at risk. And joining us now is Joy Crist, editor in chief of the Island Free Press. Joy, those photos are just incredible. Were there any injuries? Were people home in those houses?
No, all these homes were unoccupied, and most of them hadn't had any residents or visitors for some time.
So this is in Hatteras, right? Where the Buxton coastline?
Correct. Yep.
All right. And were they uninhabited at the time because they're vacation rentals or what was
Yes.
going on?
All of these are weekly vacation homes, but some of them had already been tagged by the county just for being unsafe. So they had septic systems exposed. Electric didn't work. So yes, they were.
This is not all that uncommon, though. This is the 18th home, I understand, that has collapsed since 2020. How much of that coastline is in serious risk?
Actually, it's up to 19. We had another one last night. Rodanthe and Buxton are the main areas. Buxton's going to be getting beach nourishment, which will help the shoreline, but it has become an escalating problem. 30 years ago, we didn't see this, and it just keeps being more and more every year.
Yeah, Joy, if you could move closer to your mic or hold the mic. Oh my goodness, look at that video. If you could move the mic closer to you, then we can hear you a little bit better. So why is it escalating?
Mainly because erosion has been accelerating so much in both of these areas. More storms every year, a lot more nor'easters. So not just hurricane season, we get nor'easters in the winter, summer storm, and every time that we get that northeast wind and the shoreline starts eroding, it just makes the beach more narrow.
Yeah, we're talking about the piles and piles of debris on the beaches, making it very hard for the cleanup process as well. And how far can all that debris travel?
With one home collapse, it can go about 10 miles, but right now we're talking about 7 home collapses. And unfortunately, we can't start cleaning right away because the swell event is still ongoing. So I would guess at least 10 miles, maybe 20 miles up the beach, you'll start seeing house pieces, drywall, lumber. It's definitely going to be a mess.
Our thoughts and prayers with all of you out there. Joy Crist of the Island Free Press. Thanks so much for being with us. Erosion, just such a major problem out there. And, it's similar to so many areas in this country, southern Florida, New Orleans, where these areas continue to be at greater and greater risk as climate change continues to worsen. 750 homes along that coast there are at serious risk of collapse. 750, meaning that's almost an uninsurable part of the country, similar to what you're seeing in South Florida. It's alarming, but there's not much we could do right now. We should stop building homes along these coasts.
Yeah, and it's Hatteras or Buxton, where they're talking about, is really, it's like the barrier island that gets the brunt of hurricane
Beautiful
season.
Area, though.
Gorgeous,
just a gorgeous area to vacation.
Yeah, I mean, and it's such a dream to have waterfront property. That's one of the aspirational dreams that so many of us have had, and now you have to rethink all of that given like that disaster zone that you're seeing.